Alright, so I didn't get a chance to really get into the DREAMSPELL festival, the event quests and everything, but I did notice that they had a bunch of nice armor pieces that you can make into, layered armor. So I figured I'd just get into the Halloween spirit, seeing as it's coming up, and mix something with the Bale armor and the headless horseman head, and we got this nice little piece, the dark with the glowing head. Pretty neat. So gonna rock with this for the time being, and slay some monsters, and hopefully they freak out just because I don't have a head. But welcome back, and let's dive into some event quests that I haven't gotten to do just yet. I saw there was a 9-star Anjanath that is available in the event quests, and this Gypsuros. So I think we'll start with the Gypsuros, just as a little bit of a warm-up quest. Even though I have been warming up a bit before I started this video, just trying to get some more talismans, pretty much stack them up so we can do a big, massive re-roll and save up a lot of tickets so that we are able to... I should have looked at the maps. Should look at the camps available. So we can, have a nice massive roll, maybe like 300 or so, 300 talisman rolls, just so we can get that, see if we can have the best odds of getting that masterful talisman that we have been trying to land to round out our build. Ever so elusive, because even if something's rare 8, even if the talisman's rare 8, it's no guarantee you're gonna land the right one, since all skills are literally available for a roll. So there's that, and there's that. Hello, buddy. Yeah, I was ready for that. Should have started attacking that rubber dildo on the back of... Alright, got first wound. Let's see if we get this domino effect going. Mm-hmm. Let me get this wound. Get a second knockdown, extend the knockdown. Wait, did I just hit the other wound on the leg? I think I did. I don't see it. Yeah, I see it. I see you. You're not gonna... Oh, that was cute. Where are you going, sir? You gotta love that, positioning sometimes. Oh, I knocked it off. That's beautiful. Well, let me get my meter while he's playing dead. Is there a... No, there is one. Where is the slinger ammo? that you want to play games. Maybe I can get the dildo wound. No. 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 I guess yes. Unlike Sunbreak, monsters like to extend their lifeline in wilds. Crap. Let's try this again. Let's see if we can. Oh no, I think we're near the nest. Yeah, I think we're near it. And I just get to run out of meter, and it just dodged me again. That's cute. Huh? Huh? Oh, there's a one. If I can get it. There it is. Knocked down and dead. And dead. There you go. And it was part of the bounty, so it's knocked out 2 birds with 1 stone. That's always good. Of course, monsters extend the hunt quests by, you know, 1 or 2 minutes, sometimes even 3 minutes, because they just get to fly away and, you know, not, you know, get terminated. Do you like my head, sir? Oh, I guess you can't answer that. Yeah, I'm not sure what this gives me, but I guess we'll see in a second, right? But the fit is looking kind of nice, like a dual mystic headless horseman, or kind of like the Dualahan in Dragon's Dogma 2. Like that's one of the best fights in that game, for sure. Hard to find the Dualahan, but it's definitely one of the funner fights in DREAMSPELL catalog. Okay, let's see what that does. And Dragon's Dogma 2. So unfortunately that game didn't get the expansion you'd expect, like how they had in Dragon's Dogma 1, where you had the Bitter Black Isle. If Dragon's Dogma 2 had a Bitter Black Isle like expansion, or even the Frontier Lands, because we didn't get that in Dragon's Dogma 1, but they made Bitter Black Isle. So if they made the Frontier Lands in Dragon's Dogma 2, that would have been pretty awesome. Great, it would have had a great in-game loop, stronger items, new big bad boss, and everything to go through repeatedly. Because Bitter Black Isle is probably one of the best in-game content in video games, really. Very challenging, hard to get through. If you don't make it through the first time on the first run, then you got to start all over again. You know, it was pretty good. So we need something like that in Dragon's Dogma 2. Definitely an expansion, just to keep the game alive, because I enjoyed the game, but you know, ran its course because no end game loop. So let's see what the heck? What is this? Oh, that's freaky, man. That's freaky. What is that? What the heck is? What is that? It's like you got the. It's like a creature's on your back, but it's consumed your head. Okay, and then you got the kitten specs, and you, oh, we got the the Schwarzenegger glasses. Oh, yeah, we need these. We need these. I can replace these with my shades of my normal layered armor loadout. Yeah, I like that. Okay, that was definitely worth. So, I don't know if I'll get that freaky lizard looking cosmetic though. Well, I probably will. Just to be a, you know, completionist, I guess. It's like, why not? It's not hurting me any. Definitely. Oh no, not the kitty. Not the kitties. These gotta come first. Those have to come first. And that requires 2, so I need 4 more. So I guess we'll work on those a bit later. So let us get our ice weapons and go after that Fulgur Anjanath. Wait, is it weak to ice? Yeah, it's weak to ice. Yeah. Wait, it should be weak to ice, but let's check our handy dandy notebook and make sure. Ice, here we go. Ice and dragon for the head and nose. Neck, torso, left wing, right wing. Yeah, it's ice. Clearly ice. Getting old. Forgetting what monster weaknesses are. I heard this bad boy is a 9-star and it gives out talismans. How many can still be determined. So let's see what we can do, what kind of damage we can do. I should have just leaked off and went right down. Oh, like I'm doing right now. Still not the closest spot. Shouldn't be too far though. But yeah, I'm enjoying that they're bringing the Guardians. They're making them more useful, bringing them into the cycle instead of just having them just, you know, just sit around. And wow, did that hurt. Wow, did that hurt. And I don't have this on, that helps. Just waiting before I take a stupid hit like that. Thank you. I definitely could have used that. No, there we go. And I literally ran out of stamina right then and there. I'm about to be angry in a second. Yeah, what happens when I get angry? Probably nothing, right? Alright, there's one. Yeah, apparently a bunch of nothing. Oh, I'm dead. So it feels very input ready. I guess I would be too. I would be very input greedy and spammy. Especially with all the Fulgur I just slaughter normally. Can I get it? All right. Oh. Successfully screwed me out of damage. No. Yes. There we go. Disperse you out of that. Oh, wow. Everything causes a knockdown on me. I don't know about that just yet. Let me get some of that. Okay. Very spammy. Like its normal move rotation is like it added that extra step after it does the 1-2 and wow. Okay, so just let me sit on the ground.
On my way there.
Very spammy. Come on. Beautiful. Not beautiful. And I run out of meter. That's cool. I'm getting destroyed. Nothing, huh? Oh man, it's almost like they made it like gore. There's the follow-up. There's the third one. Now it's a fourth one, and follow-up explosions from that. It's very busy right now. A lot of wounds, a lot of wounds. I'll get this side too. Oh, there we go. All right. You're a little pain in the butt, I'll tell you that. But we need more like this. We honestly need a true 9-star Guardian monster. I don't count Arkveld because there's literally only one Guardian Arkveld hunt, and that's the last hunt in the story. And after that, there's really no 9-star level Guardian monster that follows Guardian mechanics. You know, strictly in Wyveria, you know, using the wyvern milk to, you know, extend its attacks, like, you know, like an Astalos, Diablos, Espinas, a Guardian Astalos would be freaking, that'd be freaking terrifying. Like, you imagine Astalos dive bombing fully charged into some wyvern milk and just detonating the whole area. That would be freaking awesome and terrifying at the same time. And this thing gives nourishing extract. This is probably gonna be worth farming a lot. The talismans are meh. It's basically like a farming a 9-star Arkveld or Sune. I could do better with Gore or Laggy or Steve, honestly, but you know, it's something. The nourishing extracts definitely are worth farming because you get talismans and nourishing extract. It'd be nice if it was more than 2, but you know, something. It's something there. So I guess there's that. I guess that's just there for the challenge, but I like that they are cycling the lower level monsters into the event rotation just to give them some, breathe more life into them, make sure they don't get lost in the shuffle, and you know, they'll hit harder and present, you know, a challenge, a small bit of a challenge. You know, we still can't be as reckless with them as we will with the weaker version, so that's good that they're in a rotation for the event.
I'd like to help.
I wouldn't mind if they will pop up in the rotation in the environment. If a 9-star level monster would do that, just because then we'd get more talismans, more talisman hunts in the rotation that way, because for some reason right now there's been a lack of talisman hunts like there were when they first released. I couldn't save all the great quests that popped up on the map. Like I didn't have enough room to save all of them. Like that's how much they were spamming. Like I couldn't even clear most of the hunts I had before like 2 more incredible hunts just popped up, and especially the 2 monster hunts, the 2 9-star monster hunts that gave you like, you know, between 15 to 20 talismans. I am really lacking on those. I think I got like 3 left. Most of my hunts that are saved are just Steves and Gores, because at least they give, you know, more than 5 talismans. But for some reason they've been lacking, you know, popping up in the field. I've been resting. I've been putting on plenty. I put it on inclemency. You know, I put it on fallow. Nothing. Like, it's nothing. And then when I have 2 temper monsters coming in the forecast, let's say I got a Steve and a Ray in the forecast, both tempered. When they pop up, they'll show up as 8-star, or one is 8-star and one's 9-star, and they won't combine. Because sometimes that would happen before. They'll combine 2 temper monsters. As long as one was 9-star, it would still be a 9-star quest, and you might not get, you know, the 18, 20 talisman hunts, but you might get the 15, 14, and that was pretty good. That was pretty good. But now they're just rarely popping up, and I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if it's a bug or something, you know, clash with something else, and just, you know, just you know, made them spawn less, or if that was like intentional, that Capcom just wanted them to spawn less. I like that they, you know, put the other, you know, lower ranked monster quests in the rotation, but sorry for my alarm. But you know, where we're at right now, it's all about talisman farming. You know, that's the in-game loot for us right now. So if we're lacking quests, we're lacking, you know, content, we're lacking chances to make our builds better, and you know, lacking isn't good, especially since we have to wait for title update 4. So definitely need something productive to keep us busy, and waiting for 9-star, 2 9-star monster quests is not it. So hopefully they fix that and make it back to what it was, because I need more chances to get the one talisman I'm looking for to round out at least my dual blaze builds. Then I can move on to other builds, possibly try out other weapons. I could probably still do that, but I really just want to round out my dual blaze sets, especially for God coming. I got my dual blade roll ready, you know, got a pretty nice roll on that with the Ardian, so I would like to continue with that at some point, but I definitely need to land the right talisman. I'm literally just one skill off with the talisman I'm using currently. So Capcom, if you're watching, hear my plea: more talisman quests, or at least revert it back to what it was when they first released, please. But I am going to wrap this video up here, folks. I hope you enjoyed the hunts. I hope you get your event quests layered armor, and I hope you enjoy tempered Fulgur and Janeth. Definitely more ferocious and hard hitting, can definitely cart you, as you saw with me being reckless. Well, not reckless, it was my first time fighting the 9-star version, and I do feel it's a lot more active than the other ones, or maybe I just put the other ones down so fast I don't really know the true rotation of the monster. But yeah, enjoy the event quest. Dreamspell has been, you know, pretty good to us. Good layer armor. The design here is pretty great, and of course the drop of Arch Temper New Udra. You know, we just got finished Omega. Well, some of us, I know some people are still trying to get their first win, but hang in there, you will get it. Just watch some videos. You know, I have a video on it myself if you want to check it out in the Monster Hunter Wilds section in my channel. Check it out. I give tips on how to take down Savage Omega with support hunters, and I guess eventually I'll do it solo. I do feel I have the build ready for that. I just have to get my mind ready for punishment, because Savage Omega can be a pain. But I'd like to thank you for watching. As always, do the proper thing. Like, share, subscribe, tune into future videos, and I will see you then. Peace.